Technology has the power to do many things, and changing the world is one of them. We're privileged to be living in a time where science and technology can assist us, make our lives easier, and rethink the ways we go about our daily lives. The technology we're already exposed and accustomed to has paved the way for us to innovate further, and this list of current and future technologies certainly have the potential to change our lives even more. The future is coming, and sooner than you think. These emerging technologies will change the way we live, how we look after our bodies, and help us avert a climate disaster.
Are you another one of the curiosities, struck minds wondering what this past year has produced in terms of innovations, or contemplating which creations might grace your present soon? Well, wonder no more, because you have come to the right place to satisfy your tech cravings.
Before we start, make sure to hit that like and subscribe buttons. Let's begin.
Number 1. Sand batteries.
Not every technology bettering our future has to be complicated. Some are simple yet extremely effective. One of these kinds of technologies has come from some Finnish engineers who have found a way to turn sand into a giant battery. These engineers piled 100 tons of sand into a 4x7-meter steel container. All of this sand was then heated up using wind and solar energy. This heat can then be distributed by a local energy company to provide warmth to buildings in nearby areas. Energy can be stored this way for long periods of time. All of this occurs through a concept known as resistive heating. This is where a material is heated by the friction of electrical currents. Sand and any other non-superconductor are warmed by the electricity passing through them. Generated heat then can be used for energy.
Number 2. Eskin could help us hug long-distance friends. While modern technology allows us to communicate verbally and visually almost anywhere in the world, there is currently no reliable method of sharing the sense of touch across long distances.
Now, a wireless soft Eskin developed by engineers at the City University of Hong Kong could one day make giving and receiving hugs over the internet a reality. The Eskin is studded with flexible actuators that sense the wearer's movements and convert them into electrical signals. These signals can then be sent to another Eskin system via Bluetooth, where the actuators convert them into mechanical vibrations that mimic the initial movement. The system could be used to allow friends and family to feel each other over long distances. The researchers say mechanical vibrations that mimic the initial movements. The system could be used to allow friends and family to feel each other over long distances, the researchers say. Number 3. Silicon neurons. Scientists have been at work for decades now, trying to create technology that can imitate a human brain's functions. Parts of the brain are still vastly unexplored. Scientists have focused their efforts on neurons. Neurons are minute operatives of the brain through which it sends signals throughout the human body. Some inventors have succeeded in imitating the neurons' functions, attaching them with small silicon chips to power them. However, they are still not as small as the actual neurons, with a comparatively greater electrical requirement to function. This is the first step in unlocking the potential of nanotechnology and medical nanobots in medicine.
Number 4. Neurolink technology.
This tech sounds like future technology straight out of a science fiction blockbuster. However, the mysterious Neurolink project may end up succeeding in its mission to computerize our brain activity and put future technology in homes. Once the device is in place, it allows the user to complete digital operations like turning lights on or off or reading the internet just by thinking of it, as well as domestic commercial applications. There are hopes that this future technology can help us treat blindness, memory loss, paralysis, and even help prevent strokes. If these brave goals get accomplished, humans and computers will be a landmark to achieve true symbiosis. Who knows? It could one day be the future of technology in education, with students downloading knowledge directly into their brains.
Number 5. Brick cells.
Another mind-blowing tech innovation entails the work of researchers from Washington University regarding red bricks. Scientists on the team have pitched the hypothesis of a method that could effectively convert building bricks to energy-storing cells. A mineral known as P-dots and iron oxide can effectively turn bricks into energy capacitors capable of quickly recharging. Although it is still in the hypothesis phase, it is a bit far from mainstream use.
Nonetheless, a rechargeable house sounds pretty dope. Number 6. Flying cars. Taxis that can fly are set to be accessible to the public as soon as 2023. Uber is planning to trial a vertical takeoff and landing vehicle developed by Hyundai in Los Angeles, Dallas, and Melbourne.
It can travel 60 miles from a single charge and fully recharge its batteries in just 7 minutes. Other firms like Toyota and Google share similar future technology predictions and are developing their own flying cars.
Expect to see them becoming the new normal very soon. Number 7. Sensor-based robotic guide dogs. Guide dogs tech pets trained to assist disabled people, especially those who are visually impaired. Yet, like most pets, these tech pets need to be taken care of, and not everyone can do that.
This is why Anthony Camus, an aspiring student, has invented a robotic handheld device to imitate a guide dog's actions. His innovation to the tech pet allows the system to guide visually impaired people to walk in outdoor environments with a lot more ease. This movement is made possible with a special kind of motion gyroscope, haptic feedback, and real-time data regarding pedestrian traffic.
Number 8. High-speed trains. While high-speed bullet trains have been around for years, new future technology is taking the concept of transport to a whole new level. A new Hyperloop project is being tested in the US that will make interstate traveling a matter of minutes rather than hours. The design incorporates a passenger pod traveling through a low-pressure vacuum tube. Integrating magnetic levitation systems and streamlined design would travel faster to rival commercial airlines and could be a much greener way of traveling long distances quickly.
Xenotransplantation. Inserting the heart of a pig into a human feel like a bad idea, and yet this is one of the latest medical procedures that is seeing rapid progress. Xenotransplantation, the procedure of transplanting, implementing, or infusing a human with cells, tissues, or organs from an animal source, has the potential to revolutionize surgery.
One of the most common procedures performed so far is the insertion of a pig's heart into a human. This has now successfully happened twice. However, one of the patients was only alive for a few months, and the second is still being observed.
In these surgeries, the heart cannot be instantly put into a human. Gene editing needs to take place first. Certain genes need to be knocked out of the heart, and human genes need to be added, mainly around immune acceptance and genes, to prevent excessive growth of heart tissue. Right now, these surgeries are risky, and there is no certainty around success.
However, in the near future, we could see xenotransplants happening on a regular basis, providing hearts or tissues from animals to humans in need of it.
Technology is ever evolving and changing around us every day. Tech innovators around the world are focusing their efforts on creating groundbreaking inventions to improve our lives.
Although several innovations don't even make it to mainstream use, a handful does, and they're pretty cool. So don't be surprised to see even crazier tech innovations soon. So this is all for today's video.
Stay tuned and share your ideas in comment section.